The Twine Festival.
Today is our annual Twine-a-thon in Cawker City, Kansas, at the largest ball of twine. Ball of twine is different things to different people. It's to tourists, it's someplace to come and see, and to the local people, it's just here. Some people think we have this largest ball of twine to set a record, but it was started out in the country.
It was put together by a farmer who, had all this extra string.
A farmer had twine. He just simply started making it into a ball. And it got too big. So he brought it to Cawker City. It was in a parade, and he left it here. I tell people he brought it to town, and would you believe he left it?
Well, for years, Kansas has been known. In fact, it's a big joke. Oh, the only thing in Kansas is the world's largest ball of string. Well, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, there became some competition. Other people decided that their ball of string was bigger than Kansas. So every year, just to ensure that they, hold their place in history, the people of Cawker City have what they call a twine-a-thon.
We have a twine-a-thon the third weekend of each year in August.
And people literally come and they add more twine to their ball of string. So anytime one of these other balls of string, I think there's one in Branson, Missouri that, tries to say they're as big as ours. And because they are trying to take away our title, we, every year, have this big party and add more twine.
More twine? Okay, hang on tight.
What's the only thing we have going on here in town other than watch the grass grow?
When we first started doing it, the ladies would sit in their lawn chairs here around the ball, and they would have pieces of twine that had been around bales of hay or bales of straw about this long, and they would tie them in knots together, and then they would be put onto these spools so they could be more easily put onto the ball, the big ball. Now we mostly use new twine, so we still have fun, and sometimes we give a prize to the oldest person who's here to wrap twine, and maybe to the youngest person that's here. Just anything to have fun.
There was an artist there who literally took all these famous paintings, and then she actually put the ball of string in there with each of these famous paintings, like Starry, Starry Night, and there's the ball of string in there with it. Or there's the, American Gothic, is that the name of the farmer there, and there's the ball of string. And so all these famous paintings, she's done another version of it with the ball of string.
Sometimes people drive a long ways to come. We hold a special fascination to people from Chicago. We have people that like to come, but I know we have people coming from Arizona and California.
I remember one time talking to this guy who was from New Jersey, and he had come all the way out to Kansas because he wanted to see the ball of string. And so this gives people in Cawker City a little bit of pride. They've got something really unique.
I get emails and phone calls from people asking about the Twine-a-thon, and we just never know who's going to come.
Well, I think it's very American. It's very like Americana, like very nostalgic.
There are still a lot of people alive who come up to it and smell it and remember being at their grandparents' or their great-grandparents' farm and the smell. It's very distinctive. On our sign, we talk about thrift and patience equaling success. And I think this sort of tells us about Kansans. This man started saving this ball, and it showed that through work, he created something big. I've had everything happen here. This summer, a couple was here from Texas, and they'd been driving around for a few days, and they said, "Would you mind if we did something here?" Well, I wondered what they wanted to do. They wanted to do the Texas two-step around the ball of twine. I said, okay, but I'm not going to sing. And they did, and it was great fun. People just love to come.
I know this sounds really stupid, but I really like all the big stuff, all the roadside attractions that I think, like Route 66 and all that stuff that made people, people created in their hometowns to get travelers to stop by and visit their towns. I just think it's really cool.
And all of the students can't go to Cancun or Padre Island during spring break, we have a lot of college students that come. We just are fun. We're unique.
It's a point of pride to be the largest at anything. I mean, that's cool.
You can't be an official resident.
It's fun, I guess. We have the biggest ball of twine in the world, the Sisal twine, so that's pretty unique.
It's something that's light and serious, and people have so much stress in their lives. But if you come up the steps, people smile. And a lot of things we go to see don't necessarily bring a smile. And the ball of twine does.